Hello, welcome back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. So I apologize for not having a video on Friday or Monday. Monday, of course, was Memorial Day, so I just didn't want to worry about having to put anything up for a video on a holiday, but I hope that you all had a nice weekend. We did have a picnic on Sunday, so we have a friend that has a house, a little cottage on a lake, and so we go there usually for like Memorial or 4th of July and stuff like that. So we like to spend some time there in the summer. I have a lot to do today because, of course, we are at end of month, and I don't think I have any savings challenges completed. Look at that, I don't. So I want to get some of that done. I do have some coin that I need to put in my coin challenge book, and then I also have some Happy Mail. So this is from Liz and Les. So let me take a look and see what this one is. So it looks like this is going to be my last member mail from Liz and Les, because I did tell you I did stop all of my subscriptions just for the time being, because I really just want to try to go through the huge amount of savings challenges that I have at the moment. So it might take me quite a while, but I kind of want to get through everything that I have currently, and then I'll start subscriptions up again. But I got the Destination Australia, and we have a little turtle in the back there. I don't think we can see it because the sticker's in the way, but this is super cute, and I love the colors as well. So that is from Liz and Les. And then looks like this is my last mailing from Stuff and Budget, I do believe. And this one is for May, so let's see what we have. Okay, so we have the little balloon doggy. That's super cute. So we have the freebie. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love the colors, and then that rose gold kind of scratch sticker on it as well. But that's super pretty. Right up my alley with the beach kind of a theme. So that will go into my rotation. All right, so let's get into the coin next. And let's see, this challenge book, coin saving challenge book, is from All Things Kimberly WV. Go check her out. And I'm kind of at the point now where I'm trying to find numbers to fill in, because we did complete all of the low numbers. So January, February, March, April, May, and June we're still working on. And then so on and so forth. I have a lot of coin because I did do grocery shopping recently. I did also get some stuff that we'll need for the picnic. So a lot of ones, a lot of singles, a lot of coin. So let's see how much I have. And I did go through, none of these are J-Bucks, so can't transition those over. The last time I got paid, I think I only had a $5 bill for a J-Buck, so I didn't get very much this last time. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 in ones. So that's 7, and then I have, let's see, that's another $1 in quarters. And let's see, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76, 77. So $8.77 to go into my coin challenge book. So let's see if we can finish June. That would be pretty cool if we can finish June. So that's at 176 minus 177 minus 178. So that gives me $3.46 left. And I may have to, yep, we'll do the $3.46 on December. So a good amount more in June, but didn't quite finish. Didn't quite finish it. We have 3 more there for June, but making good headway on this. All right, so let's put the coin into the jar. And not quite halfway full, but getting there. And I think that's mostly because I'm not using just coin. I'm also using the dollar bills, but I think this would probably take like 3 years if I was only doing coin. There we go. All right, so that is done. Okay. All right, so like I said, we're going to do savings challenges. So I have 125 for savings challenges, and I didn't even go through this and see if I needed to get another. That one's a digital printout, so looks like we're good. Okay. I did get the new printout for the 2025, so that one, we'll start that one next. I do have, so like I said, I had 125 just for challenges. I have enough for 2 cars in the car challenge and then 2 lines in the new 2025 challenge. So let's start here at the beginning. This, whoops, is a relatively new one, so I don't think, oh, let's, how about maybe cat, I need to get it together. I don't know why I'm like losing my train of thought here. All right, let's count this first. How about 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100, and 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $125 for savings challenges today. There we go. Now that makes things a little bit better. Okay. All right. So like I said, I don't know if I'll finish this one, but it depends on if they're low amounts or not. $7. That's not super low. Maybe we'll come back to this one. Should I do 2 so there's not 3 left? We'll do 1 more. That's easy enough. That's a 1, so that's 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe we'll come back to this one and finish it. And even if I don't have a whole lot going into, or like if I'm not able to complete any of the savings challenges, I am still putting so far half of what I saved from the 2025 challenge into the bank, maybe a little bit more than half, we'll see, to go towards like debt for May as well. So, yeah, for May. All right, we are doing the bottom number, so let's do these little pieces of, looks like sushi here for 20. Okay. That works. Golden Gold Budgets is up next. And We just started this one last time, so don't think we'll get very far. That's a 4. Let's do one more. 4 and a 1, so that's 5. I might come back to some of these because I have a decent amount of money, but we'll see. Snow Gardener 307 budgets. See, these are all like newer ones, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish any. That's a 4 and a 1. That's another 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put the 5 and 5 ones back and take a 10. Just because I always run out of ones. And then this has a back as well. Let's do the back. Roll the dice to see what kind of bouquet you will create. So we're gonna roll the dice 4 times. And then it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, or $1. So let's see, which flower are we going to have today? That's a 1, so that's a rose. That's also $1. What color roses? Another 1, so that's pink. Pink roses in a what kind of container? A 6. That's a box, so pink roses in a box. That's another $1. Pink roses in a box with 3 is an orchids. So that's another $1. Yep. So we got, if you could see that, we rolled the 1, the 6, and the 3, so pink roses in a box with orchids. Pretty. I think that would be pretty. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not? So I'll probably just keep doing the roll and save on the back until I'm finished with the front, just to kind of keep that going. I'm going to come back to Janelle Ray budgets because that one's in the binder, because that's a digital printout. We're going to move forward to these other 2 first. Let's see, this one's Stuff and Budget. That's an 8. I think for now I'm going to leave it at the 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's move on to the hands and bands, because this one is still for April. I feel like a lot of money in there. I got a lot of singles in there. That's a 10. Sorry about the noise. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. There was like a whole group of motorcycles just driving down our road. I live in a relatively quiet area, but the road that I live on is kind of like a little bit more of a main road between like my town, which is a little bit more of a quiet town, and a much busier area. So even though that's pretty far down like the road, everybody comes through on this road. So I don't live on a like really quiet road, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's do one more and see if I can get rid of any of these singles. That's a 16. So let's see, can I do 1, 2, 3, and 4? So 16 plus 4 would be 20. I'm going to take the 20 and put it over there, put the other 4 singles there. I'm wondering if I should just finish this one. I still have a decent amount of money over here, but this might be the only one that I finish. And I feel like it's going to be at least a little bit of a bigger amount anyway. Oh, and news on my, that's 4. Whoops. Let's just do the 1, 2, 3, 4. On my contacts, my eye exam, I did go to my eye exam last Friday, which was one of the reasons I didn't have a video that day. I would have posted something a little bit maybe later in the day, but they did dilate my eyes, and that just makes everything like super blurry for like hours. So I don't know what's going on though, because they still want to charge me like $500 for the contacts, even though like I checked my insurance information and they have a selection list of contacts, and on my insurance information it says that I can get 8 boxes for a $15 copay if they're on the selection list. But the lady at the eye doctor was like, oh no, you have a $200 allowance. And I'm like, well then what's the plus the $15 copay? I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. So they have the order on hold because they have to put the order through at the same time or day of my exam. And then once I decide that those are the contacts I want to go with, because they have to like give me some trial contacts to begin with. So I haven't gotten the trial ones to try out for like a week or so to make sure they're gonna work for me. But you know, like the pair that they gave me that day felt fine, so I don't think that there'll be a problem. I think that's a 7. Yeah. So 5, 6, 7. So they're still trying to charge me like $500, but I think I called my insurance when I got home and I wasn't able to get through the doctor's office again. She said she was going to call me on Tuesday to kind of go over it when she's able to talk to her manager in the office. But when I called my insurance, they said, yes, you would get 8 boxes, but they have to put it through at 30 contacts per box. So it's only a quantity of 30. That would be 8 months worth of contacts. So I need 12 months. But he said you would get 8 months at the $15 copay. And then anything that you need above and beyond that would be out of pocket. They charged, on the sheet that she gave me, it said it would be $100 for a 90-day box. So you figure the $15 copay, another $100, and it can't be more than $50 for a 30-day box to complete like the 12 months. But that shouldn't be more than, what? It should be less than $200 if I'm getting the copay, $100, and then whatever it is for the one, like $30 box. So I'm going to have to probably like fight with them. I don't know, because I really don't want to have to pay $500 if that's not what my insurance is. And I specifically pay for the best plan, the best vision plan, because I know I have to go and get the contacts every year. Anyway, that's a 22, 10, 21, and 2. And let's see how much we have here. So this is probably the only one. Well, maybe not. I'll go back to some of the other ones, but let's see. Let's see how much we have here. I'm going to have to sort this out first. But yeah, so I'm a little bit irritated in regards to that, because yeah, she's like it's going to be another. What they're trying to do is charge me the retail price minus what my allowance would be if I'm getting something that's not on the selection list. And I'm like, no, but I'm purposely picking something that's on the insurance selection list so that I only have the copay. So I'm just a little pissed off about that right now, but we will get it figured out, let me tell you. So anyway, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, and 2. All right, that's not bad. So let me, I think I'm going to take that 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah. I think that's the only thing I'll swap. Okay, so we're going to put that over there. And then let's see, let's go back. Let's maybe try to finish this one from Mischief Managed Budgets, because there's only 2 more and it shouldn't really be very high numbers. That's a 9. And a 3. So 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Okay, so this should be 30 on this one. 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Perfect. I'm just going to keep those over there for a moment. I'll have to get some new challenges. I think I'm going to keep the singles in here. Oh, I didn't do the Janelle Ray budgets. Let's do that. This one. And let me just go ahead and put this in here. So I'm probably going to unstuff this sooner rather than later. But let me get the book out. There we go. Okay, let's get that's a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll one more time. And a 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep these singles here just to see if there's anything, if I can do maybe one of the numbers in the top of the 2025 challenge. Let's do the car challenge next. I have enough for 2 cars, right? 50, 75. And 50, 75. So we'll finish that line. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's see what we have saved so far for the car challenge. Okay, so the way that I'm doing this car challenge is I have placeholders in here to designate what I've saved so far for the car challenge, because this is a goal of $5,000 to help me pay off the car loan sooner rather than later. And I'm almost under 6,000. I think I think I will be under 6,000 when the monthly May payment goes through. So that goes through at the very end of the month, so in just a couple days. But I'm using this challenge, so whenever I get to another $500 in this challenge, I put that money into the bank and I reduce that car loan even more so that the interest also comes down and I can just get it paid off sooner. So the money, the placeholders in here designates what I've saved so far. I do also keep track of the money that's in the actual bank account in my online binder book here. So that's like truly the money that's in that bank account and the payments that I've made, the actual payments that I've made so far. But this is just placeholders, so I know that I've saved the full $5,000 for this, like by the time I'm done. So I have a $1,000 placeholder, another 1,000, so that's 2,000. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120, 125. So 2,200 and... No, wait. That's 200, wait. 325, 2,325, right? 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 50, 70, 90... That's 110, yep, 115, 120, 125. So 2,325 saved so far. So I don't have quite enough to do another $500 payment just yet, but we will get there soon. And then I have the dashboards now from the 2025 challenge. So let's do this one. I have enough here today to do the first 2 lines. So the first line is 46, but let me just double check. We have a 4, 16, 25, and 2. That's 47. So hold on. 20, 45, 6, and 7. Perfect. So that's the first line. And I don't think I'm going to do these in any particular, like, color. I'll do each line that I do in the same color, but I'm not going to worry about, like, any kind of color scheme. Okay, and then the next line should be 21, 13, 29, and 26, 89. So 50, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89. All right, and then, so let's put this in. Okay. All right, so far today, this is 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, 130, 131, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 136 going in here today. And then let me see how many singles I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 singles. So do I have a 7 up here? No, I have some 5s. So let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, do I have any 2s down here? I do. I have one right there. So we'll put the whole 7. But we're going to do... I'm going to do... Let's see. Where'd that 2 go? Here's a 2. And we'll do this little 5. There we go. All right, so we are just going to be moving right along. I can't believe I'm doing this for the second time in 2025, but I'm super excited about it. Okay, so we got a good start, I think, so far. Two lines and then 2 additional. That's pretty good in my book. All right, so let's see what I'm going to go ahead, I think, and update my tracker right now for what we did, the 2 challenges that we finished today. I might as well just do the unstuffing for it right now too. All right, so these trackers are from Little Helpful Files, and let's see, I've got, so far my biggest month was March at 524. I know I don't have that currently, but let's see what we have. So I have Mischief Managed Budgets, and that's the Black Cat Chickadee, and that one's $30. And then the Hands and Bands, and that one's 102. So 102 plus the 30, so that's 132 saved for April, May. Oh my goodness. So not great, not terrible. I think maybe is this my lowest month, and I'm not counting the 2025 challenge on here as well. I should, maybe I should. I don't remember exactly what day I finished that. I'd have to go back and look at the videos, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. All right, so let's see what we maybe need here. What do I have coming up for annual payments? I did pay my post office box recently, so that's the most recent. So I have $60 in here currently. And let's see, the next thing that will be coming up will be Amazon Prime. That'll be about $140. So let's do this 20 in here. Actually, we'll do 30. So that's 90 in here. Good. So we're making some progress with that. That's car maintenance. That one should be good. Let's see. Car insurance, I only have 50 in here currently. So 10, 20. I'm going to do 30 in here as well. So that should be 80, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I've got 280 in medical. I may add to this when I do odds and ends. I may do odds and ends one more time before the end of the month. And I think that's good so far for now. So the rest I'm going to put into debt so far from previous odds and ends. I've got 20, 30, 40, 50 in here. And let's see, the additional will be 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. So that's 100. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Well, let's just count it all. How about? All right. Sorry, I'm so like off today. 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, and 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, and 2. So 122. That will go towards a debt payment, and that's not including the approximately $1,000 that I'll also add from the 2025 challenge as well. I gotta look and see like what I've spent for the trip so far, because I want to make sure that I pay that off, because that is on credit cards, and then I'll also put some of that towards like debt payments for what I haven't like used for the trip, if that makes sense. Anyway, all right. So that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, bye for now.